I think I figured out why I'm in a lot better mood these days. I quit watching the news and I replaced it with the cruise news. Turns out hearing about a new ship launching or a ship that's remodeling itself and going with fewer rooms and a ship that's going somewhere that the passengers don't even know where they're going and a robot living underneath a ship is a lot better for my blood pressure than hearing someone argue their side's right and your side's wrong and my side's right and your side's wrong. I can't deal with that stuff. If we haven't met yet, my name is David and this is the Cruise Brief, where we believe cruise news is way better than the mainstream news. We sort through what's making waves, what's worth knowing, and what's just plain silly. If you're one of those people that get more excited about hearing about a new cruise ship than you do some political headline, you are in the right place. And while you're here, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe button, and then we'll just go ahead and get started, okay? Imagine buying a house and the builder comes to you and says, hey look, good news, we have removed 2 bedrooms, but your kitchen is now amazing. That's basically what Regent Seven Seas is doing. Usually when a cruise line says, hey, we're making some changes, it means there's gonna be more rooms, more revenue for them, and less for you. Regent just looked at 3 ships and said, you know what? Let's take some rooms away. The Explorer, the Splendor, and the Grandeur is going to lose 29 suites. When they go into dry dock, they're going to go in at 373 rooms and come out with 344. The goal, more space, bigger suites, more luxury. You see, this is the difference between luxury cruising and mainline cruising. On mainline cruising, the goal typically is, hey, can we fit more people on this ship so we can make more money? Regent is betting that their customers would rather more space than more neighbors. Because nobody books the Regent Seven Seas ships and goes, you know what? I hope there's 500 extra people on the ship so it takes me longer to get my lobster. No, that's not what they're thinking. I want to know from you, would you rather have a ship with more guests and less space? Or more space and less guests? Now for me, I'm going to go more space, less guests. Although some people do prefer a bigger ship with more restaurants, more attractions, and more things to do. Which one are you picking? Staying on that luxury line of cruising, if you will, would you book a ship and not know the ports you're going to? Some people plan their cruises 18 months in advance, some plan them even a little longer. They know well in advance their cabin number, their excursions they're going to take, and probably what they're going to eat on night number 3 before they ever even step foot on the ship. Windstar said, what if we don't tell you where we're going? On November 4th, 2026, they're going on a Spanish mystery cruise. Wow, a mystery cruise. They're leaving out of Barcelona and the guests will get clues 36 hours in advance. Now, I don't know what these clues are going to look like, but they're going to get clues where that could be. Maybe some experienced cruisers may be able to understand those cruises, but how much fun would it be to not know where you're going? This is either the most adventurous cruise ever, or it's a total nightmare for all you spreadsheet workers out there going, oh my gosh, what am I going, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do. Some cruisers are already stressed out because their excursion's starting at 9:15 and not 9 a.m. Now imagine waking up and saying, where are we today? You have no clue where you are, what you're going to do. Honestly, I'm kind of digging this because I think I would enjoy exploring new places that I didn't even know we were going. And I think one of the biggest thrills in traveling is just that, discovering places that you may not have ever known existed. And that's what these folks may get to do. They may or may not have ever been there, may or may not have ever heard of where they're going. And that sounds adventurous to me. Could you do a mystery cruise? I think I could. Or are you the type of person that needs to know every port, every day you're going to be somewhere, what you're going to do, what time you're going to go? Are you that type of person? So let me know in the comments, which one are you going to do? Mystery cruise or you got to know everything? And I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger, there was a dance and it was the robot dance. And I'm not really good at it, but there's robots everywhere nowadays. I mean, anywhere you look, there's a robot doing something. We've got robot bartenders. We've got robots delivering food down the side of the street. We've got drones flying all over the place. So there's robots everywhere. Now, when I was a kid, it was a long time ago, sure, but some of you probably can relate. Some of you are probably like, this dude is ancient. But we always dreamed of this. We would watch the Jetsons and we'd be like, man, I can't wait till we can fly in our cars and go somewhere. We're not quite there yet, but we do have self-driving cars. Now, Carnival is putting a robot to use underneath the ship, cleaning the hull of the ship under the water. Now, I really would like a robot that could go out there at 6 a.m. and save me a deck chair so these chair hogs can just beat it. We call that the future of chair hogging, if you will. I'm just kidding. Chair hogs are no good either way. Robots or humans. Not good. Don't do it. Don't be a chair hog. This new little robot is called the Hull Skater. Hull Skater. I don't know, is that good enough? Hull Skater. I don't know. So this robot is going to go underneath, under the water, and go and clean the hull of the ship. Going to make it smooth. Going to get it clean. Going to clean off the barnacles. Going to get the sides and the bottom of it looking really good, real good. What this is going to do is going to help with some fuel efficiency. Less drag, less fuel. Makes sense to me. Think about it like this. The bottom of the ship is basically like your car tires. The dirtier the bottom of the ship gets, the harder the ship has to work to cut through the water. Less drag, better efficiency, and more sustainable practices. I actually love seeing stuff like this because when we cruise, we get to see the fun stuff, right? We get to see the pool, we get to see the casino, we get to see all the lights and the beautiful chandeliers and everything going on. But meanwhile, there are thousands of people working behind the scenes to make sure everything is just right. Now, we've got a robot actually working underneath the ship, making sure everything is just right. All right, cruise friends, I'd like to know from you. Number one, would you pay more for less people with more space? Number two, could you go on a cruise and not know where you're going? And number three, are cruising robots cool stuff? Or are we already living in the future that maybe we're not ready for? And if all this cruise talk has you going like, David, where is my next cruise going to be? What's my next vacation going to be? Well, that's where I come in. I like to help cruisers pick out the cruise that's best for them. Not just the cheapest one you see on television with the biggest ship or the biggest bells and whistles, but what's actually for you. What do you like? What would you prefer? Let's work together and find the cruise that you would really love to go on. If you're ready to start planning your next cruise, reach out to Travel by David, me, and I'll be glad to help you accomplish that. So come on, man, just take the trip. You got to keep on cruising, man.